So as the title might suggest it, in this video we will talk about those controller players on TikTok. For example, we got Real Facts, and these are just controller players who lie straight to your face just to get clicks. They are pretty much just using new controller players who want to get better to get clicks and money off TikTok. They will just talk straight up shit in their videos and just spread fake tips that don't actually make you a better player. So in this video we will talk about these fake videos who just claim to make you a better controller player, but really they're just lying to your face to get money. So if you don't want to be lied to, make sure to watch this video to the end. I searched up a few videos on TikTok and we will talk about them in this video. So have fun with the video. Let me know if you have any questions down in the comments. Have fun and let's go. And we will start off with this video from Real Facts, and he's a pretty known controller player on TikTok. He has almost 330k followers on TikTok, and I found this video with almost 40k likes.
This is how you can improve and become a better player on controller, and go from a noob to a good player who hits Unreal every season. First off, you need to optimize a couple settings to edit faster. Turn off all the replays to reduce input delay. Turn on disable pre-edit option, and turn auto confirm edits to both. Now you can reset and edit your builds a lot faster.
So first he told us to disable all of the replays, which actually can be good if you have poor hardware, but if you wanna get to Unreal very consistently, you shouldn't actually disable replays, because you can literally look up what you did wrong after the match. So this is pretty much depending on your hardware. If you have good hardware, you can leave this on, but I just have this off because I don't play tournaments or ranked anyways. So this is, I would say, semi-true. So next he tells us to go to the editing tab and turn off disable pre-edit option. This is actually true. It does give less delay, because if you have this turned on, you can't do pre-edits, which leads to some delay if you free build. I don't know why this happens, but this is actually true. So props to Real Facts for saying the truth for one fucking time. Next up, he tells us to auto confirm edits, and this is where the problem starts. No matter what tutorial I watch, it always tells us to turn this to both, which is the worst thing you can do on controller, guys. On keyboard it's a whole different story, but on controller you don't want to have this on. I've talked about this many times, and if you want to understand why it's actually bad to turn this on, make sure to watch my recent video where I've explained exactly why you shouldn't turn this on. Anyways, for this video we will turn this on both, and I will try to free build with it, and I will actually unbind my confirm bind just so we can have the best experience. So this is my first free build with edit on release on, and as you can see, it's looking so much more delayed and slow. And what also appears very often if you play edit on release on is this triple edit bug. I know that many people have this bug where they just can't edit after a double edit, and this is exactly where it comes from. This option gives you the entire delay that you're feeling. As you can see, I am very slow and it's just delayed and it's horrible. Now let me revert everything and let me put my confirm button on L1 again, and let me turn off edit on release. As you can see now, I got fast edits with no delay at all. Like, as you can see, there's no delay. I don't get stuck on any edits. I can literally spam my edits like crazy, bro. As you can see, this is just insane. Like, you are so fast if you have proper binds and edit on release off. It's just such a huge difference. And if anybody on TikTok tells you otherwise, they just want to make you a worse player, because as you can see, it's straight up a lie. Like, I have such fast edits, and this is literally the entire reason why. Like, if I wouldn't play edit on release off, I wouldn't have these edits, and I'm not lying to you guys, this is literally the truth. If you want to become quick on controller, you should definitely turn this off.
And to win more solo fights, always try to focus on having good piece control. Try to full box your opponents, and make sure to take right hand peeks whenever you can, and you're gonna start winning a lot more fights.
Okay, next he tells us to always full box our enemies, whatever the fuck that is supposed to mean. And he tells us to take as many right hand peeks as possible. Here we have the next issue. He told us to enable edit on release previously, so we will do that again. So I'm gonna pretend to be a controller noob, and I'm like, oh my god, he told me to turn on edit on release, so I'm gonna do that right now. And now he tells me to right hand peek. Okay, I will try. Whoa, what is that? I can't right hand peek because I'm playing edit on release. Oh no. And that's just the problem with people like this. Like, he told us to enable edit on release, and now he tells us to right hand peek. You can't right hand peek with this shit, bro. Like, look at the clip in his video. This is literally the worst right hand peek I've ever seen, bro. He's standing right here and the enemy is right there. Like, you would be dead in game. Now let's do the same thing with edit on release off. So now we have it turned off again, and as you can see, I can properly right hand peek bam, I can stand here, confirm my edit, shoot, you know, I can confirm while jumping, and I have the perfect right hand peek. This would not be possible if you would follow his advice and turn on edit on release. So now we got one video of real facts covered. Every video is pretty much the same, so I would recommend to not listen to this guy, okay? It's nothing personal, but he's just straight up talking bullshit about controller. Like, this is not how you get good on controller, bro. So the next video is by this guy called Desodium. He has 100,000 followers, and he made a video in mid 2025 where he's talking about how to get better on controller. This video has almost 46k likes and 26,000 saved.
Most controller players are confused how some controller pros move like they play keyboard.
Okay, first he shows us a pic of some controller pros, and in case you don't know who these people are, I will tell you about them. On the left we have Day. Day is playing edit on release. Right next to Day we got Reed. Reed plays edit on release off. Right next to Reed we got Marrow, who plays edit on release off. Right next to Marrow we have Lecce, who plays edit on release off. Right next to him we have Faceway, who's playing edit on release on. I don't know if you can see a pattern. So 3 out of 5 players play edit on release off, and these 3 players are the one with the most earnings. We got Marrow, who has like 6 FNCS wins with millions of earnings, and Lecce, who had pretty much the best controller prime ever, and Reed, who is still one of the best controller players out there. All of them play edit on release off. And that should say a lot. As you can see, I'm not talking shit. It's actually way better to play edit on release off. Like, Sway and Day are also good, don't get me wrong, but like, they never got like big amounts of earnings or anything. And Sway was just known for his crazy retakes and not for his huge amount of earnings. So if you actually want to become a better fighter and get your first earnings, or even hit Unreal for the first time, you shouldn't be playing edit on release.
First, go to your controller binds and scroll down till you see the building section. From here, you're going to want to make switch mode edit hold a button you know you're never going to press. You won't actually be using this bind, but this bind is what's going to get rid of your edit delay and your edit hold time.
And this is literally the worst thing I've ever heard. Like, bro, what the fuck is this guy even talking about? So he wants us to go into our buildings tab and put switch mode on a button we never use, or switch mode edit hold. This option is only here because Fortnite's default binds are edit on circle and switch mode on circle. That's why this option is here. This shit does not matter at all if your edit button is a different button than your switch mode button, okay? That means if you edit on left stick and your switch mode is on circle, this shit doesn't matter at all. Okay, we pretend like we are a noob, so we're gonna do what he says. We're gonna put a button on here that we're never gonna use. For me, it's arrow down, because that's my emote button and you don't really need that. So now let's see if my delay is better than before. It's the exact fucking same. It hasn't changed anything about my game. As you can see, it's the entire same thing. Because I want to have a direct comparison, I will remove this button again and we will try to edit like this now. As you can see, it's now saying left stick and not arrow down anymore. So let's rebuild and let's see if it has made any difference. Little spoiler, it does not make any difference. It does not lower your delay. It's just stealing a button from your controller. It's not doing any good and it doesn't change your delay at all. As you can see, my edits are the same and everything feels the same and everything is the same, okay?
After this, you're going to want to scroll down a little bit more until you see the edit section, and you're going to want to make sure that your edit bind and your confirm bind are the same exact bind.
Okay guys, and this is again one of the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my entire life. He told us to put our edit and confirm bind to the same button. Like, what the fuck is that gonna do? Like, we can't even play double edits bind with this. So as you can see, I play double edit binds. I got confirm on L1 and edit on left stick, and that's the entire point of double edit binds, that your edit bind is a different bind than your confirm bind. So if you put both things to the same bind, it will give you such a big amount of delay because you can't press these buttons separately, right? The crazy thing about double edit binds is that you can edit with left stick and confirm with L1, for example. That means you can confirm pretty much while you're editing. Like, I can press both buttons like pretty much at the same time, which leads to crazy fast edits. And if you put both to L3, for example, it will just entirely fuck up your double edit binds and will give you such a huge amount of delay, okay? So you should always put your confirm and edit bind on different buttons, especially if you play edit on release off.
Now you can edit like a controller pro.
And again, he said now we can edit like a controller pro, even though none of these controller players is actually using this shit. You can like look them up for yourself. None of them is using this, so it just doesn't make sense at all. to say that we can edit like a controller pro now. Like, what the fuck? So the next and last video for today will be a video by Reed, and I'm actually very disappointed by Reed here, because, you know, he doesn't actually write the scripts himself, same as Mero. They just get scripts by their team and they just, you know, talk it in, and then the video will be cut by someone else. Like, it's not actually tips by them, it's just tips by someone who gave them the script, you know.
And to reset and confirm edits a lot faster controller, make sure Builder Pro is enabled and set auto confirm edits to both.
You can actually see in his face that he's reading the script from a monitor, you know, so that should say a lot. But anyways, he told us to turn on edit on release to both. That is exactly what Mero tells us, because I think they get their scripts by the same person, because if you look at their videos, every video is pretty much the same, so it doesn't really make a difference if you watch Reed's videos or like Mero's videos. But the worst thing about this is that he actually lied. He does not play edit on release. I swear, guys, he does not play edit on release. Like, he does not. I am in his streams very often, and he's in his settings very often, and I have watched videos from his prime. He's actually not playing edit on release, and he will never play edit on release. And that's why I'm so disappointed, bro. He's just saying the shit for clicks, and he doesn't really, like, you know, read the scripts beforehand, or like trying to change the script, you know. Like, he's sitting there knowing that he does not play edit on release, and he still says it just to get clicks, just because someone wrote the script for him. So guys, always be careful if you watch TikToks, and I would not recommend to like actually do everything that you see on TikTok, or I wouldn't recommend to do anything that you see on TikTok. Of course, you can do what I say in my videos. So if you want to become a good controller player or a good controller fighter in general, make sure to subscribe to my channel. So guys, that's about it for this video. I hope you liked the video, and I hope you're a bit more educated now, because, you know, these controller players are just talking shit to make you like feel like a better player, even though it's not really doing anything for you. As I already said in the beginning, if you have any questions or any topic I could make a video about, write it down in the comments and I will see what I can do, guys. I hope you liked the video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe. See you in the next one. Goodbye.